everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to kind of play around with my covers. So I decided to do like kind of an update on my leather collection, thinking this is going to be a really short video because I don't have much. And let's just say, yeah, this is the state of my desk. So I may just grab, well, I'll grab these first. Those are the covers that I made when I was making leather covers. I used to have them like, if you wanted them, you could order them on my Etsy, but I think I removed that. I like making them. I just like the demand wasn't enough. I still have that leather. I love this leather. It's like a creme, but black, and it's really shiny, and it has different textures within the same, you know, this is the same cut obviously, and you can see there's almost none here, and then it gets thicker and thicker. And this is a B6, which is almost my only B6. And then I have my Weeks, which that was a prototype, and it had like two sets of snap, which I don't know that it would ever be used really, the second snaps. And they all had kind of like the same design where you can use them with the cover, so you could just slip it in, and then the pen loop is in the cover anyways. And yes, I always have the Hobonichi in mind. The B6 I had done for probably the Stalogy at the time. So that was that. I'm trying to go by makers a little bit. So that was the Lola Mitchell's exclusives. This is my Filofax, now my only one, that I got actually before I got my first Hobonichi, and I really like it. It was like when I started rediscovering journaling. I always journaled, and like when I was a teenager, I did all the bubble letters and all that stuff, and like collages, and then I discovered My Life Mitts and Palest Blue, which she inspired me to do the illustrated Hobonichi. And the reason I did is I did a YouTube search for planners, because I think within a week I double scheduled myself like 3 times, because my memory is not that. I would say, oh, yeah, I'll do that, and I'll do that. And I hated the feeling of, I'm so sorry I forgot, or hey, I'm sorry I have to do the other thing because it's more important, and I'm sorry I said yes. So I had discovered that, and I did this whole like binder. I bought some stuff on Etsy. It was like the discovery of all. I took like some postcards I had, and then like put some punch hole. I got a punch hole that I still have. It was like the first time I started using trackers, gratitude. This one has some boobies. It's an art picture. This one. Actually, I love this photographer. Another tracker, very colorful. I was very inspired, and this is just regular paper that I ripped from one of my journals. April, I got a little bit less. Same, another postcards I had, books I read. Like, it was the first time I did all this stuff. Photo competitions, at the time I was entering a lot of them. I'm gonna start again. This was an art show I went to, and I liked their things. I did a little pause on the months that were gone. Same, I had postcards. That's an attempt at a collage. And then I was already doing the weather because I didn't know what else to write, I guess. So I was doing these kind of things. I don't remember where I got these months, obviously on Etsy somewhere. For sure it was on Etsy. And then I started doing the Hobonichi challenge. I had the birthdays, which I should look into. I was just thinking, like, I'm never on Facebook anymore. I have my Facebook, but I should really look at everybody's birthday and write them down like I used to, and I didn't realize I already had done that years ago. So I started doing the Hobonichi challenge. Literally, I would look at something and then look on Pinterest and copy whatever was there. I've obviously gone quite a long way as far as drawing. It's pretty interesting. Like, this is a sticker from Glossier, but like, I would do a whole page in one day. I mean, in one sitting. It's very, very different than when I started. They're really cute though. Maybe I should do it like proper flip through, but I think we're almost at the end. And I had some washi. It was the beginning. That's already. I stopped doing illustrated for a little bit, and it was mostly very messy and stuff. I do love the Filofax. I kind of miss having it. And then I had these like from an old Filofax that I had. That's probably actually somewhere. That was a fabric Filofax from when I was in my 20s. But I had like little pictures I had printed of the kids. This one is in the Luxembourg Garden in Paris. This one is in the south of France. And this is one of the doodles from my uncle. So I had like these south of France. Oh my gosh, I miss traveling. Oh, this is so cute. For a long time, I haven't done in a while. And then now it's weird because they spend 1 week without me and 1 week with me. But for a long time, I had a 365 project where I would take a picture of both of them together every single day. And they hated it. But I have books that I printed, and it was so easy to do. At the time, we had a black fence, so I would just make them stand in front of it, and that was so fun. This video is going to be like 35 minutes. So go grab a drink if you haven't, and let's keep going. What do I have? This one is not, it is a maker, I guess. I bought this one on Etsy, and I lost the card, so yeah, it was on Etsy, and it was an A5. It was really cheap. I think I bought it for like, $25. I like how floppy, easy it is, and how like A5 size is a weird size for me. I like, obviously, floppier. The only cover that I now have is the gallon leather, which I will dig in a second. But yeah, that's why I bought this one. Then I have my actually this one is a Midori I bought on eBay, and this is the Traveler's Notebook that I modified just this and this when I went to the Baumkuchen workshop, which was really fun. In here, I have barely touched this. I almost want to travel just to use these, but then at the same time, when I travel, if I have a journal, that's what I'm going to bring. I see I have more pictures here, and that's it. And in here I have watercolor journal. When I was taking the watercolor classes, like studies and stuff, and I would cut the paper and just put it in there. And I think in there I tried to do some, like at the very beginning of 2020, I tried to do some hold on, there's a call, but I don't want to take it. Here we go. I tried to do some of the tutorials on YouTube that I found, and I literally did it for 2 days, and that was it. So I haven't touched this in a while. When I got this cover, the leather was really messed up. It had been really cheap, so I wonder if that's why. But I really wanted it because it was a Midori and because it was a brown. And I had a brown Traveler's Notebook at some point. I don't know if I sold it. I can't remember what happened to it. But that's the only one I have now. This one I use all the time because it has my sticker release paper in it. So I wish I had bought more. I think they're kind of hard to find right now, because then I would probably use the other one as well for that. But now I have them, like the rest of my stickers are in this thing that I found on Amazon that was really cheap, and you can put as many pages as you want on this. So those, oh no, and then I have a passport, which I used as a wallet for a minute. Then I decided to do one of my when I decided I want to do a collage journal, and then I like just do it for like 3 days, but I fill out almost like the whole book, and then I never look at it again. That's one of those. But yeah, I was using this as a wallet. Now I can't see myself doing that. I'm really trying to have like really small wallet. Like my wallet's about this big, and I like it. Let's see. I have a few that are one-off, or just one. No, I can't believe I only have one Sojourner. Incredible. I've had so many overcover. A lot of them I have missed. Yeah, there's a lot of overcovers that I sold that I wish I hadn't, including one that I had in pink. It was a Maui, I think, leather, and I had bought it used, and I don't know, I felt like I had too many, and I'm glad I did sell them, because again, like I'm looking at my pile, I'm like, oh my god, that's so many. But at the same time, I like my collection right now, and I can flip them around. At the time, there's always more covers you can have. Right now, I think I'm kind of done with that. I'm trying to not be so veered by what you see online. And I feel like I'm sometimes part of the problem when like people send me a comment like, I want to buy what you have and everything. I do the same thing. But like, for example, I noticed there's a lot of videos about a purse company. And it's right, of course, I haven't gotten a new purse in so long. And I was like, I should get one. I'm like, no, stop, don't. If I find one at a store and when I'm there, then it's another thing. But I'm trying to really not be that person that looks at a video and is like, I want that, and then goes and gets it. So yeah, my Sojourner Travel Trifold, and the leather is, I forgot. Well, if I remember to put it, I'll put it here. If I don't and you want to know, just ask me, because it's probably somewhere. This is where my A5 Hobonichi is. It's an A6 cover. However, I could put my regular Hobonichi in there and it was just wrapped nicely. I did not buy the special 5-year Hobonichi cover. This is the regular A6, just so you know. Now, another one that I have only one of is the Speckle Fun. I think it's called the Chatelaine or something. And I love this cover. What's in there, by the way? My old journal that I stopped using once I got the Hobonichi. I'll probably pick it up again. I'm trying to not be so linear about things. Like if I don't finish it, then it's fine, and I can always go back to it when I finish something if I want to go back into an A6. I also have A5 notebooks that I want to use eventually, and I will. So I don't know. Let's go. Oh, the other one I only have one of is my Gallon Leather and A5. I love this. This is one I had, I sold, I got back. I also like the A6. It's very different than any other cover I have as far as the leather quality, but I really like the design. It has something like really sturdy about it, and I like that I don't stuff my books, but you could, and it would work either way. And that's beautiful. I just love this one. I don't know where to put them. I'm trying to like make space. Then we're gonna go the other maker I have that I only have two of is not the same leather. This one I've never used, and it's the Eternal Leather Goods. And this is for the regular Hobonichi, and I bought one for the Mega, which now I wish I kind of hadn't. I don't know if I needed to. Does that make sense? Someone asked me if my Mega fitted in my Lorite red that I use. It does. And I was like, ooh, it does. I could have just, sorry, there's somebody very loud. I could have just used that. I want to check what it looks like with the Mega in there while I have you here. And since I'm on a tangent after tangent. No, I can see why. I totally can see why this works. The Eternal Leather Goods are just really good at having a product that fits perfectly. And it can still grow, but it's so snug, and I just love that. Of course, I can't put the cover, I don't know how you call it, the plastic cover. I can't put that in there. But I don't know if you've seen that video. The irony is these two are very different color. This it was the natural color, so it looked like this, right? And this is the orange leather. And after I ordered it, I realized that they probably would be a little similar. Of course, this one has patina, so it's all shiny because I use it all the time. And this one has never been used yet. It's for next year. But like the colors are ridiculously similar, which is funny. That just cracks me up. But there was no other color that I would have liked. I think if I had known, I probably would have gone with the natural color. That's what I would have done, just stuck with what I like. I think that's it. Then I don't know which ones I have more. If I have more Chic Sparrows or no, I have more the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the same. Okay. Well, since I'm holding a Chic Sparrow, let's start with Chic Sparrow. This is the Emma Weeks that was gifted to me, which so sweet, with the Hobonichi Mega, which I use as a personal journal right now, and also kind of as a guinea pig for what I want to do with tracking in my bullet journal portion next year. If you don't know, I am super excited about next year. I've never been so serious about having a planner that works like perfectly. I gotta put my Kaweco back in there. So this is Emma. It's the regular weeks, which I absolutely love this design. I'm not really into pockets, so I mean, I like them, but I never use them. And when I do, is I put stuff in there and I never look at them. So like if I want to put something, like the only thing that I have usually in my journals is a stencil for the date. Boink. Like I say. And that's the only thing that should be there, because if I put other stuff, I'll never look at it. Then my beloved Earl Grey, A6. Ooh. Every time I do one of these videos, I end up switching some covers around. I think I'm going to put my 5-year in this for now. So this is going to go there. This one is my Emma pocket, which I think, and it's, which one is it? The Heritage? I think it's the Heritage with this pocket. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't keep up with all the design names. My brain doesn't work that way. I may sell this one, but I may not. I don't know yet. I haven't been in a pocket in a long time, and I have my beloved Americano. This one actually has a sketchbook in it, which I haven't. I think it's a Stillman and Burn, and it's not white color but tan color. I was like doing so good for a little bit, like drawing and then watercoloring. I just don't have as much time, I guess, now. That's all it is. So yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping I'll finish this someday. I should put it here so that it stays here. Then we go into Le Right Le Cow. This one is the one that actually fits a mega. This one I bought pre-loved by Mitz, and I love this cover so much. All these little things are by Sticky Club for the most part. I think this might be from a pack I bought on AliExpress, but this is definitely Sticky Club. I don't know why I like putting them. It's like a little personalization, and it's easy. And if you want to take it off, I just unstick it and then you rub the glue out. So this is my gratitude journal and my Hobonichi. I usually have my Kaweko, yeah, in there. I love this leather. As I said, I'm trying to be on the no span. Otherwise, historically, what I do is if I really like a leather, I decide I want another one in another size. But the other size I would get is what, A6. And let's be clear, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A6 covers. I don't think I need any more. I usually have 1 to 2 A6 going, so it's too much. But I love this cover. I love how thin the leather is. It's beautiful. Another one of my favorites is from this one. It's so nice, and I've like put it through. The older they get, the better they are, I think. I think this one is one that I literally copied. Mitz had a pocket size of this, and I took a screenshot and I sent it to Diamond, and he made it for me. It's so nice. I love it. I love this leather. His leathers are really shiny. Most of them are shiny like as they come, or they patina really fast. Now this one is a Leroy that with paw print from one of my cats. And I used to put the Midori, I think they're called the Midori Slim. They're the monthly, and I was doing like a photo thing where I cut them and did like kind of highlights and everything. I kind of stopped. The only problem I have with this one is the cut is not quite right. So it's not a B6 Slim, but if I try to put like a B6 Stalogy, it doesn't quite work. It works perfectly for the Midori Slim calendar, but this is like the Midori Slim booklet, and you see it's too small. But I love this cover, so I just don't see myself selling it. Look at how shiny it is. And then the last one is the one that I designed with Diamond, which is this cover, which is beautiful. Maybe I'll put the 5-year in there. I think it fits in there, maybe. I don't know. Again, I'm thinking about switching them around. So yeah, this one I absolutely love. I need to patina more. This one is taking a little bit longer to patina than the other ones. Also, a lot of leathers that I usually get from Diamond are already shiny, but I kind of like this because then it really becomes your own. I mean, like, look, this is almost completely matte, and I know within a month or two it's going to be like this. If you want to put like some conditioner on it to make it go faster, you can always do that for your leathers. But that's like my leather cover collection. Then I have stuff like the Moo Stationery Selection pen. Those are, I have my fountain pen, Those I have my Z Clean Real Color brush, and I have a few more pouches. My desk is a little bit of a disaster, and I'm really trying to get it together. I think I mentioned in another video, but I want to go through all my drawers right next to my desk and maybe see if this is organized, which it's not. Then maybe I can put some stuff in there instead of having everything on. But like, my thing is, if I put it away, I'll forget it. So unfortunately, things that I want to use every day, they have to be in front of me, because otherwise I'll forget it. I think I tapped you guys. I'm sorry about that. So that's my updated cover collection. I do have some that I haven't sold yet. I have my Lewis and I have my A6 Moreland, which the only reason I haven't sold them yet is I didn't put them on the Facebook group, so I have to do that. That is part of my to-dos, but I have other to-dos that are more important. So yeah, but I'm not going to show them because they're not, in my head, they're not part of my collection anymore. So that's it. Hope you had fun. I know I love watching those videos, and I went on a gazillion tangents, so sorry about that. Hope you did grab a drink, whatever it was, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.